Hey, good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm bundled up here. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. We've made it through almost the first round of snowfall. Can you hear the crunch of the snow? This is pretty cool. Let me show you guys. This is my vantage point. I accidentally hit the fan. I'm in Broken Arrow, so this is what it looks like for me. And we did get some snow, so that's good. This is what a snowy scene in Broken Arrow looks like. We still have snow coming down. It's very fine. So this would be a drier snow, kind of easier to brush off, right? I mean, we got a decent amount, so you could try and make snowballs out of it, but it's not that thick, wet snow, that good snow packing snow that we love to make snowmen out of. But still, you can see it's still kind of blowing off my house here. It's still snowing pretty good. You see my ruler, so I'm going to take a measurement. Let's get back in here. I do have some snowfall totals that have come in so far. And if you have not gone outside and measured your snowfall yet and you would like to, please do. You can drop how much snow you've had so far below in the comments. And if anybody has any questions about the winter storm, I'd be happy to answer it. Meteorologist Joie Bettenhausen here with News Channel 8. And we're just giving you an update. So here, wrote down a couple of these. So Spiro in LaFleur County, 4 inches, 4.1. Wyandotte had 2 inches. Broken Arrow, 1.2 inches. Tulsa, 2 inches of snow. Crowder, 4.5 inches. Eufaula, 1 inch. Scullyville, down in LaFleur County, 3 inches. Tahlequah, 1.3 inches. Stidham, 2.8 inches. Veneta, 3 inches. So that's all of the snowfall totals that have come in so far. So if you have any snowfall totals at your house and you would like to measure, please do so. Hey, Charlie from Fayetteville. I saw a couple of inches down your way as well. All right, we're going to take an official measurement at Meteorologist Joie Bettenhausen's household. So let's do it. Okay. Let me flip this here. My backyard's pretty level. I would say we got about 2.5 inches here, or 1.5 inches, I should say. Maybe 1.75 inches. You can see that's 2 down there. So that's not bad. At least we did get some snow. You guys are probably wondering, well, this is a historic storm, right? Where's the 8 inches of snow? That's a good question. So remember, this snow is coming in 2 rounds. Thank you for that 3.5 inch measurement in Claremore. Appreciate that. Snow is coming in 2 rounds. So for us, we're technically almost done with our first round. Looking at radar, and I just looked at radar before I came out here, it looked like that snow was beginning to taper off. Doesn't mean we're completely done, right? We are going to still see some flurries to light snow showers kind of continue throughout the day, although the big lull in precipitation is tapering off this morning. So we've got this secondary round, and it did appear that the second round, which would come in sometime after 7 o'clock tonight through Sunday at noon, would have the heavier snowfall amount. Looks like the forcing's a little bit greater, and it looks like there is a chance for some heavier snow bands to set up versus what we've seen here. Granted, the snow started falling, at least in Broken Arrow, at my house at about 9:30 last night. I ran outside, grabbed a quick video, and it's still coming down. So we did pretty good for this continuous snowfall through the overnight hours, but it didn't stack up as much. Now, some of our southern counties, as I read off on my little list of snowfall totals that I could find, received the most snowfall out of this round. And that's interesting, right? We were saying, hey, it was going to be near I-44 and up north. But if you guys remember, the data that came in mid to late morning yesterday was showing this big shift south in some of that heavier snowfall. And that's kind of what we've seen played out so far. Now, obviously, people are waking up this morning, right? So we don't have a full suite of snowfall totals. So I'd be interested to see if we actually did get some higher amounts, maybe closer to I-40 or south of Tulsa. Now, south of I-40 is where you had kind of that mixed situation going on of sleet, snow, freezing drizzle. Well, it looks like somebody got stuck in front. just across my house. So I'm trying to track like conditions too for traveling as well, because eventually I'm gonna have to go into work later. Oh yeah, this person's definitely stuck. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm like trying to report on travel conditions for you too. Russell, it just started sleeting here in Garland, Texas. Okay, thanks for letting us know, Russell, and be safe out there. It's important to know that, especially if folks, I know some folks who needed to head south, and we know it was going to be more of a sleet kind of freezing rain situation in Texas. So hopefully those folks who needed to head south either already made it there or maybe canceled plans or rearranged those plans. So you could hear that person getting stuck or trying to get unstuck. So we've got the first snow round tapering off this morning. Again, light snow will continue over the next couple of hours. We got some heavier snow showers south. That will continue till about, what time is it? 7:38. That should continue till about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then we're going to begin to see this transition to more of flurries or some wet flakes. We'll get to the afternoon, most of it will taper off, and then we could see maybe a push of some snow showers building back in, maybe a little bit of sleet south of I-40, and then we'll see that bigger push of snow coming in after that 7 to 8 o'clock time frame and lasting through Sunday morning. Mike, you're not getting out. I agree with you. Humberto, you had a 3 inches in Briggs? Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Everybody's snowfall totals helps because it can kind of gauge in where the snow fell. So obviously for most of us, we didn't get that much, right? I'm curious to see how much snow we got closer to I-40, just north of I-40 and in those areas, because that data was trending a bit farther south and where that heavier snow band would set up. So snowfall totals tonight, we're still looking at potentially an additional 4 to 8 inches of snow. So if you're on the high side, like Crowder already had 4 inches of snow. If you get another 4 to 8 inches of snow, that's going to cause some problems, right? For traveling, for getting out of your home, etc. And especially for the cleanup for the ODOT crews. So we're not done yet. Don't be disappointed. We still have another round of snowfall. And still, we know it takes a while for things to clear out around here. Especially if folks had kind of the sleet before the snowfall. That's an additional layer of frozen precipitation that will make things slick. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. It's obviously cold out here too. I've got my gloves on and everything else. So we are looking at this morning wind chills in the single digits to teens below 0. Eventually wind chills this afternoon should warm up till about 0 to single digits below 0 north of Tulsa, single digits below 0 south of Tulsa. And then we fall back into the single digits to single digits teens below 0 overnight. We're still under cold warnings, so definitely don't go outside if you don't have to. If you do have to go outside, bundle up like I did. Heavy winter coat, gloves, hat, scarf if you have it. Not a scarf girl, otherwise I'd throw it on. Thanks, Janice. It's cold, but I want to let you guys know the conditions. I mean, the snow is beautiful. I'm happy we were able to get some. I know folks were wanting the cold and the snow. Don't mind the accidentally turning on the fan. Folks wanted the cold and the snow. So for you winter lovers, this is it. I thought we maybe were going to miss out on the winter weather altogether, but we did get some. Nakoma, how much snow did you get? Did you go out and measure yet? Our storm chaser, Nakoma, he is in J. And we got storm chaser Jeff Robbins checking in 2 to 3 inches in southern Delaware County. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. So yeah, we're going to be watching this kind of secondary snow chance coming our way, which will be later this evening. I'd say later this afternoon, because it could start up, especially out west and south, maybe between 4 to 6. But then for the rest of us, it should be 7 to 9. And then we'll get this kind of a big push of heavier snowfall. Dave, hoping BA gets more. Sledding game is struggling. I hear you. A lot of folks are like, where can we find sleds? Where can we go? I've got my snowboard in my closet. This is definitely not enough to go snowboarding, but I hear you. I love the winter weather growing up north. I used to always love to play in it. Now that I'm getting a bit older, it's getting a little too cold out here. All right, perfect, Nakoma. Get back to me. Let me know whenever you get out there and check. I mean, it's still coming down, although it is that very fine kind of dry snow. So we were able to pack up at least about 1.5 inches in my backyard in Broken Arrow. And then you've seen over the snow reports that I've listed anywhere from 1 to 4 inches on the high side. is what I've seen. So we've got the second round coming in. This would be after 7 o'clock. Sleet and snow, all possible. I-40 and south. I think it's going to be snow for the rest of us north of I-40. And we could see that heavier snow band set up somewhere between I-44 and I-40. Meaning anywhere from, I'd say, Tulsa maybe just on the northern edge. We'll have to see. Tulsa down to I-40 is where that heavier snow band could fall. Some data is showing that maybe some of our northeastern counties, those that border with the Arkansas state line, whether that's Cherokee and Adair, whether that Delaware County was popping up on that, on the most. I looked briefly at recent data, but I'm more curious to see what the mid to late morning data run will show us, because yesterday that's what showed us the shift a little bit farther to the south, and that's what played out. So curious to see. Dangerously cold temperatures will stick with us through at least Monday. Monday morning will be the coldest day. Actual air temperatures will likely be single digits to low teens below zero, and then wind chills could be 20 below Monday morning, mainly closer to Kansas. But if there's a 5 to 8 mile per hour wind, that 20 below zero is not going to be hard to see. Taryn, it's fort building snow. Hey, go outside. If you want to go outside and enjoy it, do it. I mean, we don't get snow that often here in Oklahoma, although we did have 2 heavier rounds of snowfall last year. I remember clearing off 7 inches of snow on my driveway, which was not fun per se, but for folks who love the snow, it's beautiful, except for the guy who's still stuck in this neighborhood across the street from me. All right, if anybody has any questions, we're going to be signing off here soon. What we're going to do, the plan for Facebook Lives, is we're going to hit Facebook every couple hours. So I think the next one will be at 11:30. So we should have the mid to late morning data run come in, and I think that's going to give us a little bit of a better idea of what the second round of snowfall will look like. Again, this may be the heavier one, so if you look outside your window, you're like, oh, we didn't get that much. Just wait. We've got another round coming out that way. Hey, Jennifer from Houston, how is it by you? So we're going to give you another update at 11:30 with the most recent data run. It's still going to be cold. We'll see if the flurries are just about done or if that's about it. Poor guy's not having any progress over there. And yeah, be safe out there. Is there snow in Philly? I know eventually it's going to be tracking east. There may be another day or so before it gets out there. All right, guys, we're going to close this out because I'm starting to not being able to feel my hand. It's cold out here for sure. So if you're going to go outside today and enjoy the snow, just make sure to bundle up, wear all the layers. If not, stay warm and cozy inside. We've got another round of snow coming our way after 7 o'clock tonight. That's going to last through much of Sunday. And we should start to see the snow become light and eventually taper off closer to noon. And in our eastern and southeastern counties, that will be the early afternoon hours. All right, everybody, have a great and safe Saturday. We're going to check back here with you soon. Stay warm out there, guys.